Hey, what is up guys, Stroller here, and I'm back with some more Black Ops 3 Zombies, and today I'm going to be showing you how to pack a punch on Shadows of Evil. Okay, so first you need to enter Beast Mode, and you need to get this crate, and then you need to go over here and shock this right here. You gotta go up here, you gotta keep going straight until you zap this, which opens a door. And you have to kill these. So they spawn two of them spawn every time you pick one of the items up. You gotta go up the stairs you just opened and into the ritual place. Now, I told my friend to keep one zombie while I do the ritual. So I start the ritual. You don't actually have to kill any of these monsters, but you can just run around. And I think depending on how many people are in your game is how many of these monsters spawn and how long it takes. So it doesn't take that long. So while you're doing the ritual, just train them around. Make sure not to die. So yeah, you just train them around. And you have to watch out because every 2 times you do a ritual, Margwa spawns. So as you can see here, I take it. And the worm, you will need the worm first, and you need to turn into the beast. So we just ended the round, and I'll get my beast here, and then we're gonna have to open this door to into the perk machine. I think this is Jug. Yeah, this is Juggernaut. So you open this, zap that, you go up here, you zap that for the perk machine, and that. You can break that. It's optional. Then you go over here, you go up there, and then onto the other side where you hit this crate off, and that'll actually give you your piece. So once you're done with that, you then pick up the crate that you just dropped. It's gonna drop an item, a belt. You pick that up, and then you gotta kill your two monsters that spawn. And I have to fight off the Margot with a pistol, which is pretty difficult actually. So I just keep training, and eventually it's over. So I just quickly run because I'm in multiple. Well, I'm playing with someone else, and I can't grab that piece. As you can see, the Marvel spawns, and I'm trying to kill it. You have to wait for it to open its head, and you can shoot it. Now, every time you shoot one of its heads, it just goes faster. Like it walks faster. As you can see, it was walking. Now it's running. Now I run out of ammo here. But luckily, once you do a ritual, you get 1,000 points every time you do a ritual. And here I buy the box. Luckily, it gives me a man o' war. So then I just shoot it in the head. It's pretty easy once you got a regular gun. And every time you shoot one of its head, a bee is gonna spawn. And it gives you a drop. It can be a double point or something else. It also drops a Margwa heart, which I get, a Margwa heart, which you will need for later if you want to get the Wonder Weapon. And you go into Beast Mode, and you come up here, you turn on that perk machine, you open the stairs, then you jump up here, make sure not to miss the jump, and you hit that. And if you can, you might have enough time to go over here, go to there and zap this to open the door to the ritual. Now you pick up the piece and your two monsters will spawn, which you will have to kill. Almost killed our last zombie there. But we need to anyway. You will need about 1,200 points more to actually open the door to get to the ritual. And you put in your piece and you start it. Then you just run around. So this is our first one since the Margwa spawned, so the Margwa doesn't spawn in this one. It'll spawn on our next one we do. And this place is a pretty big place, so it's really easy to train. I'm not talking about training zombies, but it's pretty easy to do the ritual. For about two people, only about 6 spawn. So once you finish this ritual, again, you can't grab unless you're playing with 4 people, you can't grab them all at the same time. You have to go into the rift and put your worms and then come back to get the other worms. So that's the worm. So I will come back for that later. Break that open. Break this door open. And you go all the way to the end and shock this. If you want, you can break this box. And then you will need another 1250 points to open the door so you can actually go to the rituals. So then you go up to the Ruby Rabbit place to actually do the ritual. So, but first, you need to grab your piece. Like always, your 2 monsters will spawn and you have to kill them. You will get a police badge. Since there are dedicated places for the police badge. Like, the police badge is for the policeman. The, the, it was a pen, right? Yeah, it was a pen. It was for the magician. There was a hairpiece for the woman and a belt, championship belt for the boxer. So you're up here. It's very tight space. Like, it's just this place and you can go upstairs too. So it's not really that much space to train around. But you can make it. So so this is the second ritual since the last time the Margwa spawned. So your Margwa will spawn on this fourth one. So I take out the Margwa. So you have to take out the Margwa, and then you have to open a rift place. I You have to open a rift place, and you go through that portal, which I will be showing you here. Here the Margwa spawns right here. Okay, so you have to take care of the Margwa. What? And my friend opens the door, so you can go through here. So in the beginning, you have to open it from the inside. So in the beginning, it will be closed. So you go through here, and that wall. Once you do all the rituals, that wall will disappear, and you can go inside. So what you do now is you get your worms, which you already have, and you place them down here. And as you can see over here, a wall will appear when you put your worm. Then you have to go back and put all your worms. And once you get your second and your third and fourth worm, you have to wall run across the wall, as I will be showing you to get all the worms. And you will have to do a ritual here. You run on the wall, just like in multiplayer. You run on the wall and you place your fourth worm, and that will put this floor. So then you go over there and you over here and start your ritual. And I have my friend over here keep a zombie it doesn't so it doesn't get crazy, because if you try to do it in mid in meanwhile a round is going on, or if you try to take care of a zombie, it will get a little bit hard to do. So you start your ritual and you keep training. This is like the biggest place where a ritual is. Okay, um yeah, so you just keep training, and now eventually it'll stop. But you have to be careful, because once it stops, I think about one or two margwas spawn after it's done. So this actually allows your pack-a-punch to be open and appear, and then there appears the Shadow Man, which, as you will see, he will turn into something ugly. He turns into an octopus. So then two margwas spawn, which is why I'm saying you should not do this mid-round. So there's that first one, and then the second one appears through that doorway. So you have to take care of these two margwas that will spawn once you finish the ritual in the pack-a-punch area. So that is how you pack-a-punch. So yeah, that's about it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.